welcome to this video. We just got back from shopping. We were out a really long time this afternoon. Hopefully the lighting is not too distracting because the sun is coming right in the window in the kitchen right now. This is going to be a grocery haul, and at the end of this video I'm going to be sharing some meal planning tips and how I meal plan and grocery shop and prep for 2 weeks worth of food for our family. So I'm going to show you what I got really quickly before I need to put it all away. Also, I got Starbucks today. I think it's been way over 5 years since I've had a Starbucks. I just don't ever get Starbucks, but I had a gift card and wanted to use it, and it's okay. So I'll be sipping on this while I put everything away and just showing you what we got. We are a family of 4. There are 2 adults, me and Kevin, and then our 2 little boys who are almost 3 and 1. So yeah, I'll get into the meal planning and all the tips later in this video, but right now let me put all of these groceries away. Also, I didn't mention this, but most of this stuff is from Aldi. I shop there mainly for our groceries. I did run to Kroger to get a few other random things there, and I'll show you what those are as well. But Aldi has really been great for us and just planning and meal planning and saving money when it comes to shopping. So I get baby wipes there. I got some onions, some organic apple juice, and then some grape juice for the boys to use on our Shabbats. I have applesauce, coconut water, some white rice, a 6-pound bag of sugar. I got 1 bag of corn chips today. This I have not tried before, but the boys have been eating toast like crazy. I need to make our own bread. I have not got into the swing of that yet since moving, so I bought this organic loaf of bread. 2 gallons of orange juice. Got sweet potatoes, 2 types of regular potatoes because Aldi was out of everything this week. They didn't have the normal 5-pound bag, I think it is, of what I buy of potatoes. So I got yellow potatoes and just some white baking potatoes. Bag of apples, some carrots, romaine lettuce, bananas, celery, avocados, tomatoes, red grapes and green grapes, olive oil. I got a Chomps beef stick that I was going to eat after getting out of Aldi, but I forgot where I put it, so I just stayed in the bag. I have some more small ones too that I use for snacking. I got some burger buns because I was going to do burgers for our Sabbath lunch. I got pouches for the boys, but they already ate them before we even left Aldi. White chocolate chips for white mocha. 2 things of organic ketchup. I normally try 4 organic corn, but this is all they had. So I have 1 can of corn, and I got 2 cans of green beans. Got rosemary seasoning. There's the little snack chomps. I got this mac and cheese box because the boys have really been into pasta recently, and this will be a fast lunch when I need it. I got some local honey. This is oregano seasoning. Black pepper I needed to stock up on. This is some organic linguine noodles. We've been using these for lunches. Then my ice chest. I got some spinach, some strawberries and blueberries. These are frozen chicken strips. This is just a really quick weeknight meal. If I'm eating something very quick, I will just pop these in the oven with some potatoes or rice pilaf or something. I got 3 bags of frozen broccoli, 2 half and halves. I got a dozen of free-range eggs. I got a whole chicken. I got 2 packs of turkey bacon. I like to use these on our weekend breakfasts. I got some organic cheese sticks for the boys, some sliced cheese for burgers. I got some Parmesan cheese, 2 blocks of cheddar, and 1 block of mozzarella. I got 2 packs of organic beef hot dogs. I got 6 pounds of ground beef. I got 2 pounds of butter. I got 2 packages of cream cheese. I got I don't even know how much this is. I guess it's almost 2 pounds of chicken breast. I got some sour cream. I also get our diapers there. These are free from chlorine, bleaching, lotions, latex fragrances. So they're pretty good. They're not the best diapers out there, but they are so good for the price. So I normally get our diapers there now. Like I said, they were out of everything today for some reason, so they did not have Caden's size of diapers. So I'm going to have to pick them up somewhere else, I guess, this week. I also got some paper towels. And I think that is everything from Aldi. I stopped at Kroger to get a few other things. I grabbed some tissues. I just don't like the quality of the tissues at Aldi, so I got some at Kroger. I picked up some laundry detergent because in the middle of moving and everything, I just forgot to order more of my True Earth laundry detergent sheets. I love them. I did work with them over on Instagram. I do use them every single day. I buy them for myself. I will have them linked below if you want to look at those. I just get them from Amazon, and they are so great to use. But we are literally out right now, and I do laundry every single day, so I'm just going to use this until I get some more ordered. And then I think this is the last thing. I got a beef smoked sausage for a sausage sheet pan I'll be doing for dinner this week. And yeah, that is my grocery haul. Right now for Kevin gets home, I'm going to put all this away, and then I will see you in a couple days, I guess, and share about the tips that I use to grocery shop for a family every 2 weeks and how that has really helped us save money. Alright, it's been a few days later and I've had a moment now because both the boys are napping, so I'm going to give you some of my grocery shopping, meal planning tips. I've really started implementing these over the past year or so, really working on our food budget and just trying to use up everything that we have in our home. Before buying extra stuff, having excess things in our pantry, I do keep stock in our pantry of course, but making sure things don't go to waste, especially fresh produce, meat, things like that. I've really tried incorporating into my homemaking schedule, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to give you a few tips that I have really been enjoying doing that has really helped me when it comes to cooking and meal planning and just helped our family and our budget in general. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is shopping every 2 weeks. I've started doing this and it has really helped narrow down our food budget and really helped me. It makes me take time to really schedule things out and think through meal planning more so than I've done before. I especially do this now because I shop at Aldi, and Aldi is about an hour away from where we live. Getting everything that I can within a 2-week span has really helped that in making excessive grocery trips. I still sometimes will go just run up to the store that's close by and get, whether it's fresh produce we're out of, get the boys some berries or grapes, picking up something that maybe I forgot, or we're having friends over and I need just an extra something for the meal, I'll run to the store close by and I'll do that. But most of the time I try to really just narrow that down as well. Sorry if you hear the dryer going off. But yeah, I'll do that sometimes, but most of the time I just want to keep it shopping every 2 weeks. So that will bring me to my next tip, and that is to use multiple things over again when you are meal planning. So as an example, maybe I will get a whole chicken and cook it, and that will be one evening's dinner, and then the next evening I know I'm going to have leftover chicken that was on that whole chicken, so I'll shred it, maybe cut it up depending on what the dish is that I'll use the next day, and I'll put that in a chicken and rice casserole, or I'll make chicken tacos out of the leftover, something like that. I'll make sure that I will only narrow it down to a couple of cheeses that I will buy, so I'm not buying all these different types of cheeses, so they all a lot of the dishes use cheddar. I can shred that all in one sitting. I will narrow down the veggies and have broccoli in multiple dishes. I may plan a lot of meals with potatoes in it because those are very versatile, and I can just buy a big bag of potatoes and then have those throughout the week. So yeah, I like to use things over and over again when it comes to meal planning when I'm shopping every 2 weeks. Then as soon as I get home from shopping, like you saw earlier in this video, I like to prep my fruits and vegetables. I will wash them, I will cut them if they need cutting, I will put them into different bags. I also like to cook my meat ahead of time if that is possible. If I'm doing shredded chicken in a lot of the meals, I will either cook a whole chicken for dinner one day and then batch that and shred it in one sitting, or I will cook some chicken breast and then shred it or chop it, whatever it is needed for the other meals, unless it is a meal where I need the chicken raw to cook, something like that, or shred a whole bunch of cheese at once, something like that. I like to do everything in one sitting, cutting up veggies, whatever it is, because that really saves me time on those really rough weekday evenings when I'm trying to get dinner on the table. And also, when I'm shopping every 2 weeks, I like to plan the meals that have the most perishable items first in our list. So I'll go shopping, and in that first week I will do the things that have the vegetables or fruits that will perish quicker. Most of the meats and things I can just freeze and then pull out when I'm needing them on the weekdays, but anything that has the perishable ingredients I will plan first in our 2 weeks of meals. So now I'm going to give you some like money saving grocery shopping tips that I have started implementing when I go shopping. I like to make our own breads at home. So I will normally keep 2 or 3 bags of flour in our pantry at all times so I can bake our bagels and our breads and our rolls, tortillas, any type of bakery items I like to do at home, and then you're not spending that extra money when you're going to the store because you can make it at home a whole lot cheaper, and most of the time it's very simple to do. I've already mentioned this, but I will buy block cheeses and then shred them at home. Most of the time you're getting more for your money that way than buying the pre-shredded ones in the store, and most of the time those have extra chemicals added to them. And then of course this is kind of given, but I really like to shop the sales. So I will shop the sales and maybe freeze things if they can be frozen, or I will sometimes adjust my meal planning for the next few weeks because something was on sale. So I would maybe use ground turkey instead of ground beef for recipes if I saw that the ground turkey was on sale. That's just an example, but if there is sales that you can maybe incorporate into your meal planning or freeze for the future and then save you money within the next few weeks or months, that is really helpful when it comes to your food budget. So I'm about to share the 2-week meal plan that I made for these 2 weeks after I went shopping. Some of this has already been cooked, but before I do, I want to share about the cookbook that I just released. This has been a work in progress for months. I've tested recipes. If you've been watching my channel, you've heard me talk about that. If you've been over on Instagram, you've seen some of the behind the scenes of me working on it, but I'm so excited to finally have that available to you. It is called 30-Minute Dinners for Busy Mamas, and I really just wanted to help moms of littles or just busy women in general to get dinner on the table quickly and still have a nourishing whole food meal for your family. So these are very simple recipes that my whole family loves, and I'm so excited to have that finally released to you. At the end of the cookbook as well, I have money saving and time saving tips to help you in the kitchen. I will have that linked below if you want to check it out. It is on sale right now if you're watching this video when it is uploaded. I'll have all the details in the description below if you want to check that out. I'm just so excited to finally have that released. So I've got my planner here, and this is where I do all my meal planning. I just write what we are going to have on the days of the week, and then for the next week over, I just have it over here in my notes section. So I'm going to share with you what we have had so far and then what I have planned in the future as well. So I went shopping and then came home and made a sausage sheet pan. That recipe is actually in my cookbook. On Wednesday, I made a chicken and potato casserole. On Thursday, I did nachos, which is also in my cookbook. On Friday, we had friends over for Shabbat dinner, and I made meatloaf and mashed potatoes with corn and green beans. On Saturday, we had leftovers, and then I made those frozen chicken tenders that you saw me pull out in my grocery haul. On Sunday, we actually went out and had lunch with friends, and then for dinner, I came home and made rosemary butter meatballs with rice. On Monday, we had cheeseburgers. On Tuesday, I made a creamy chicken and rice casserole. Wednesday, which is tonight, I think we're just going to have leftovers because we have quite a few in the refrigerator. On Thursday, I'm planning to do a whole chicken in the crock pot with veggies. On Friday, we're going to be going to a friend's house for dinner, so I don't have to worry about dinner then. On Saturday, I'm going to be doing chili, so we will probably have leftovers from the roasted chicken, and then I'll have chili for either lunch or dinner. Sunday, I'm planning to do a different type of chicken and rice casserole, and then just probably still eat leftovers from the chili or leftovers that we have in the refrigerator. On Monday, I'm going to be doing pizza, and then on Tuesday, I'm planning to make chicken Alfredo, and then I plan to go shopping on Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll have a whole new stock in my fridge and pantry, and then I will have a different meal plan from there. So I wanted to mention that most of the time I just plan dinner recipes, except for breakfast on the weekends. I planned for crepes and turkey bacon, and then pancakes and turkey bacon for the 2 weekends within this 2-week span, just because for the weekdays we keep it very simple with just eggs or fruit. I'll make bagels, just something like that, just keeping it very simple, so I don't really plan into the breakfast or lunch. Most of the time that is just leftovers, so we just keep it simple, and then for dinner I will do all my meal planning. So that is all for this video. I hope it was encouraging. I hope it inspired you with your shopping and cooking and meal planning. Let me know if you have any specific questions. I'll answer them down below in the comments, or I'll make a whole new video about it if it is big enough to explain. Don't forget about my cookbook, 30-Minute Dinners for Busy Mamas. I'll leave that below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!